And now, Sportsline Friday Night.
Welcome to Sportsline Friday Night. I'm Eric Boone. Conference action heats up in week 4 of the high school football season, but we start with a non-conference rivalry matchup in Pocatello. Let's head over to Cole Sams, who has more on tonight's Black and Blue Bowl.
After last week's big win over Century, the Highland Rams were looking to take the crown of Pocatello's best, facing the Pocatello Thunder tonight at Iron Horse Stadium. Could the Rams win their 12th straight Black and Blue Bowl? Let's find out. The student sections were ready for a show, and this rivalry didn't disappoint. The backup quarterback Hunter May takes the direct snap to his right and marches right into the end zone to put the Thunder on the board. Jackson Riddle would respond for the Rams with this 22-yard touchdown run to tie the game. Riddle would keep full in the defense with his moves. The Pocatello defenders can't keep up on his way to 6 and to take the lead. Now this might be the hit of the year in high school football, Eric. COUGARS Stuckey lowers the boom on this hit of Ridge Barella. Now this would cause the two teams to get into a little scrum. Following this hit, a Highland player would get ejected. But in the end, the Rams would win this one and win their 12th straight Black and Blue Bowl, 14-7.
Now that's a rivalry matchup if I've never seen one before. This is the first big week of conference action in the 4A High Country. All 6 teams played each other, starting with Hillcrest and Skyline on the RAVSTEN Stadium turf. Here we go from RAVSTEN Stadium as Skyline seeks 3 straight wins, while the Hillcrest Knights try to break a 2-game losing skid. Opening drive for the Grizz on 3rd and 5. Lachlan Hackey rainbows a ball into the breadbasket of Caden Taggart for a big gain and a first down. Later in the drive, Skyline's on the Hillcrest 5-yard line. Taggart gets the handoff this time, and he'll find the corner for the touchdown. It's 7-0 Grizz. Later in the quarter, the defenses step up. First, on a Hackey deep ball, Cam Brueggemann picks him off and sets up the Knights near midfield. But then, on the ensuing possession and the money down, 3rd down, that pass is tipped, and Kobe Klein comes up with the interception, which means he is the king of the turnover chain. The Grizz win their conference opener 43-24.
Blackfoot is off to an impressive 3-0 start, while Shelley comes into tonight winless on the season. Was it a massive upset for the Russets, or the Broncos continuing their undefeated season? The Broncos gain an explosive lead on the first play of the game, as Easton Laus takes it 80 yards to the house. The Russets, though, were determined to make up the loss, taking the Broncos to their own 10-yard line. But Shelley fumbles the ball, and Deegan Hale would come up with the loose change. The Broncos didn't go far, though, and Caden Johnson would pick off Jackson Grimmett, allowing the Russets to drive to the end zone. And Riker Klinger does exactly that, muscles his way in with a little help with his friends. But Blackfoot takes the lead as Grimmett lobs it to Javante King right here to start the second quarter with a bang. However, Shelley pulls off the upset in the conference opener, 35-28. That's crazy, man.
That was crazy for sure. In the final 4A High Country matchup of the night, it was the conference opener for both teams. As Bonneville seeked its first conference win, Idaho Falls went for its first overall win. When the sun goes down, the lights shine bright at Thunder Stadium. But in the final seconds of the first half, the Tigers stepped up. Colton Linus scrambles and throws a dart down the field to Tayson Kirkham. And IF is in business with 10 seconds to go. 1 second to go now. Buzzer sounding. Linus scrambles again. Throws over the middle. It's a tip drill. And Kirkham makes the play again. Tigers are on the board. And a 2-point conversion makes it 8-7 Idaho Falls at the half. Third quarter, same score. Tim Williams tosses it wide to Anthem Dalkey, and he'll find the corner for a 15-8 lead after another 2-point conversion. But Idaho Falls gets the win in a great battle, 22-21. Meanwhile, in the 5A High Country, in a conference featuring Rigby and Highland, Madison and Thunder Ridge want to make some noise, and the best way to do that tonight was to start 1-0 in conference play. The Titan student section is fired up for this one, but Madison was in control. On 3rd down up 14-7 in the second, Ben Dredge sent it to Nash Humphreys in the flat, and Humphreys gets just enough to move the sticks. 3 plays later, on another third down, Dredge finds a seam, and Trevin Lawrence down the middle. He is gone for a long touchdown to put the Bobcats ahead 21-7. After a stop on defense, Dredge starts the next drive with a keeper. He's initially stopped, but then he breaks free, and Dredge turns on the Jets. He sprints 74 yards for the score. 28-7 Madison at the time. They win it in a rout, 42-7.
That Ben Dredge can move, man. There's been serendipity in St. Anthony, with the South Fremont Cougars off to a 4-0 start. They were looking to make it 5-0 against Jackson Hole. It would take a quarter and a half, but the Cougars would be the first team to put points on the board after this touchdown bullet pass from sophomore Bryce Johnson. Jackson would try to answer, but after the big loss of yards on a run, their first attempt to answer was squandered. Can the Cougars add on? Yes. After this touchdown pass and run from Johnson to Hunter Hobbs, and after the long incomplete pass, Jackson's last attempt to answer with points on their own was squandered. The Cougars and the Broncos would end up the half 14-0, and South Fremont improves to 5-0 with a 34-14 win.
Up next, more highlights, more scores, and our top plays of the week. Stay with us right here on Sportsline Friday nights.
Hi, Jake here from Romaines. Every single day I have people walk in my store and they ask me, before I even shop, do you have anything in stock that I can have today? Well, I'm here to show you, we do. We have 30,000 square feet of warehousing, and it's full. Don't worry about how you're going to get it home. If you live in the surrounding area, we'll deliver it and set it up for free. And we'll even haul away your old one. We really do have 101 mattresses on our floor. Come on down and check them out for yourself.
Romaines, Romaines.
It's as easy as falling off a log. As easy as Sunday morning. It's over easy. It's taking it easy. And easy as ABC. Easy as child's play. Easy as shooting fish in a barrel. It's the Big Easy and Easy Street combined. In fact, Filmeter's Courtesy Ford is the definition of easy. Easy does it every time. Filmeter's Courtesy Ford on Yellowstone in Pocatello.
Says bake at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. What about 700 degrees for 10 minutes? Genius!
Keep kids out of trouble after school. Get the America's Promise Plate at your DMV. Proceeds go to at-risk youth programs in your county. It's a simple way you can make a difference.
Welcome back. Castleford looking to start the season 3-0 facing Rockland, and the Wolves would pounce from the start. Ethan Rowland rolls to his right and sees nothing but green grass in front of him for 6. The Bulldogs looking to mount a comeback, and Teague Matthews has the answer, taking it all the way to the house to bring Rockland within a possession. Now check out this catch by Matthews. He fights through 2 defenders and somehow makes the catch in traffic plus the flag.
That man can ball.
I know. However, the Bulldog drive would stall, giving the Wolves the ball, and Rowland somehow gets rid of it here to Gabe Mahana, who runs it all the way down into the red zone. Castleford would score later on the drive and take this one over Rockland, 26-14.
To some scores, Century will have to wait another week for its first win. The Diamondbacks were shut out by Minico 35-0, and the scoring was just off the charts in Preston. The Burley Bobcats improved to 4-0 with a, get this, you see the score on the screen, 82-44 is the final.
That's a high-scoring game right there. It was also a slugfest in Aramo, and the Marsh Valley Eagles have their first win in an upset over Kimberly. And it might be time to watch out for Teton. The Timberwolves improved to 4-0 with a blowout win over Salmon.
Firth takes care of Declo in the Magic Valley, winning 39-13, and the West Jefferson Panthers are victorious at home once again. Panthers cool down the Malad Dragons 21-14.
And Bear Lake was firing on all cylinders at Wendell, taking down the Trojans 48-0. And the Grace Grizzlies are back in the win column with a dominating victory over Water Springs. You can see more scores in the sports section on our website at localnews8.com and in our app.
Let's get to our top plays of the week. We'll begin on the pitch in last night's Madison-Idaho Falls contest. Tigers ultimately fell in this one, but not before Keeley Cumbo puts it on a tee for RYLEE Sessions, who scores on a beautiful touch for Idaho Falls.
At number 2, we head to the brand new Lookout Credit Union Field. Dre Contreras scrambles, rolls out of the pocket, and somehow finds his man Alex Wynn, who keeps his feet in bounds for the Pokies' first TD on the new field.
Here's your top play. We're checking in with some 8-man football. More on the score in this play. There's no way Butte County's Rebel Beard wasn't scoring. He goes right then left down the field for a 67-yard touchdown to lead off the scoring in the Pirates' big win over Water Springs. They ended up scoring 66 points in that game, 28 in the first quarter. Whew. It was a good night for the Pirates for sure.
No shortage of highlights in that game, for sure.
And no shortage of top play nominees for next week. Javante King's catch, Ben Dredge's long touchdown. Oh, it was fantastic. That does it for us tonight. For Cole, I'm Eric. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.